there was more pro-Palestinian fun, city after city, worldwide, yet again, and here in America as well, like our nation's capital, where 300,000 people, 300,000 people showed up.
All right, look at that. Scaling the fence there at the White House. Wow. They were screaming things
Free Palestine.
Like, Allah Akbar.
Oh, my gosh.
It was, and completely ignoring orders of the Secret Service to disperse, I'd like to point out.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of feels like an insurrection.
Kind of.
I'm sure they'll be
kind of does.
arrested and thrown in prison for 20-something years, right?
We'll be arresting him for the next year and a half, 2 years, something like that. Mm-hmm. Okay. Sure, watch for that.
Watch for that?
Watch for that. You'll go blind watching for it, but do it anyway.
I mean, they spray painted, red spray paint all over the gate and all the marble
Is that a problem?
out front.
You don't like that?
It feels like...
Look at that size of that crowd.
Feels like you could have done less on January 6th and spend a substantial part of your life behind bars.
Wow.
Than what was happening over the weekend.
This is amazing to me.
This is something else.
I never thought we'd see the day, but
look at that.
Here we are. Wow, from the river to the sea.
Yeah.
What does that mean to you?
Yeah, what does that
mean
to you?
What do you mean from the river to the sea? What are you saying there? Wow, from the river to the sea. What's the other part of that?
Something about...
Why aren't you putting that on the sign as well? Go ahead and chant it. Let's hear the rest. What do you mean? They mean they want to wipe Israel completely off the face of the earth, and they're going to be, from the river to the sea with Palestine. Wow. It's amazing.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
That's the word.
The crowd defaced the Marquis de Lafayette statue, too. What do you have against Lafayette?
Right, seriously. What do you have against Lafayette? Look at this, man. These people.
Pathetic.
And for the record, it's a good opportunity. I love the trivia question. Which foreigner has more things named after him in America than any other? And it's the Marquis de Lafayette.
Yeah. That doesn't surprise me.
Just a fun one.
Yeah, that is a fun one.
Well, soon it'll be, give me a
Stalin.
Yeah, we'll do a Stalin
Lenin.
one. Stalin and Lenin.
They also defaced the Andrew Jackson statue.
Yeah.
Here's what that looked like.
Oh, that I'm as upset about that one.
Yeah, I know. But
it's like, all right, he's got the Palestinian flag there. Oh. Kudos to whoever climbed up that high. But that one I'm not quite so hung up on.
You're not a big Andrew Jackson fan?
I'm not.
That's weird.
I'm not.
Wow. Okay. Man, you're pretty picky.
You talk about someone who ignored the rule of law.
Yes. Yeah.
So it kind of works out nicely there. Let's see what else. You got to see the video of this guy. This guy, the next morning, cleaning up the statue. He is. He's every one of us the day after. Just shell shocked to see where our nation is right now. It was totally predictable. We knew we would get here, but just to actually see it, and then the reaction of a guy who loves this country. There you go.
The White House gates have been vandalized. The streets are strewn with trash. But the biggest insult is here in Lafayette Park with General Lafayette. The Palestinian flag was raised and it still remains. And they have this Free Palestinian graffiti. They have it here. The General Lafayette and his compatriots, Free Palestine, they have raised the Palestinian flag on the grounds of the White House at Lafayette Park. And walk around with me. Look at this. I've never been so outraged. They've raised the Palestinian flag. And more graffiti. More graffiti. Look at this. Free Palestine. You see this? Free Palestine. And look at this sign. Look at this sign. Decolonize Palestine. Decolonize the United States. Workers' World Party. It is unreal. It is unreal. I hate it to even touch it. This is what we've become. How can we allow this? How can the law enforcement watch for somebody to raise the Palestinian flag on the ground of the people's house, and we got to pay for this cleanup?
Love that guy. Good stuff. Man, jeez. He's absolutely right.
I think what really sucked there is that our government workers weren't out there cleaning it immediately.
Yeah.
That guy was out there by himself.
Yeah.
Are they waiting until business hours on Monday? Are we still? We got a few hours to wait before we start scrubbing that thing down. I swear, that just
8 o'clock Monday morning. Well,
8 o'clock. Nice. Okay, sure.
they'll be there.
Government worker.
Yeah, you know they'll be there.
9:30. Gotta get extra coffee. Shoot the breeze at the water cooler. I'll see you around 10:15 out there, and then well, hell, it's my lunch
12.
break then.
Yeah, well, right after lunch.
It's too cold out there.
1:30.
Yeah, after
2,
when it
something
warms
like
up.
that.
Yeah.
All right, let me tell you about how to get rid of odors in your home and do so efficiently, very quickly. With this little unit right here, it has. Before Jeffy asks the question, he'll call us. He's not here today, but he'll call. Let me ask you a question.
Let me ask you something.
How many times do you have to save? Do you have to change out the filters? Never. No filters involved here. Just O3 technology. Sends out O3 molecules. Cleans up the air from any nasty odor you have in your house. From the smell of salmon from the night before or whatever it may be, litter boxes, pet odor. Is there anything worse than walking into a house and saying, you got cats, huh? Yeah, that's not good. So all you have to do is pop up the plug-in, plug it into the wall, and turn it on. And it's that easy. Just that easy. Go to EdenPureDeals.com, enter the discount code PAT. You're going to save $200 this week on 3 Eden Pure Thunderstorm air purifiers. That's Eden Pure Deals, EDEN, EdenPureDeals.com, discount code PAT, and you'll get free shipping.
Pat Gray Unleashed.
Now that we've had the 1,400 murdered in Israel for no reason whatsoever, now we've got to have a ceasefire immediately. There's just no reason for Israel to respond to any of this. Why would they? Leave them alone. Everything will be fine if you just leave them alone. Wait, they left them alone essentially in 2005, so that didn't really fix the issue. 2005, they pulled out of Gaza. Under the pressure from the rest of the world, the UN, the United States, everybody said, you know what? You need to let them be autocratic. Let them have self-rule, and it'll be a lot better. Okay? Well, this will lead to peace while we work out the two-state solution. So they pull out. How much peace have we had since then?
Well, yeah, and who did they immediately empower as their representatives?
Yeah, Hamas. Immediately. They still support them, by the way. They still, all the polls show that they're behind the action in Israel.